Boldy signs after his sophomore year at BC after the St. Cloud Huskies defeated the Eagles in the NCAA tournament. Boldy signs here with the Minnesota Wild. Alexis, were you surprised that he signed, or did you kind of see that it was probably going to happen?
Not really. I kind of thought it could go either way. So I wouldn't have been surprised with either decision. It is exciting because it's somebody that Wild fans have been excited about for a while. We got a chance to chat with him in an earlier episode for Bardown
Episode
Beauties.
57, if you guys want to go back and listen
You
to
had that holstered and ready. I started that sentence. I was like, you know what? I don't even know what episode it is. Episode 57. Yeah, we got to chat with him. And, he was playing in college with other Wild prospects, which is exciting. His team is doing really well. An unfortunate loss in the NCAA tournament. But I'm excited to see him, get ready to play long-term with the Minnesota Wild. He'll, after quarantine, go down and play with the Iowa Wild. And then from there, we'll see what happens. So I'm excited about it and excited to see what he does because Wild fans have been looking forward to him being a part of this team for a while. I think especially after seeing him in the World Juniors and the way he played there. If anyone wasn't excited before, they were definitely excited after that.
His stock rose quite quickly at World Juniors. And again, just a better sophomore showing his freshman year. There were a lot of struggles. So it was easy to look at Cole Caulfield, who obviously was passed on, and say, wow, look at Cole, not Boldy. But Boldy really came into his own. He looks stronger. He looks pretty NHL ready. But Bill Guerin did say, we're not going to rush him. Of course, he's aware of how everybody here wants him. And actually, he sees him as a winger. So that's a position, that the Wild have plenty to choose from right now, right? If he was a center, I think it would be a little bit easier to say, yep, he's coming right in. But for now, he will
at the very least just to take face-offs, right? I mean,
jeez. I avoided that conversation this week because I'm sure that we need a whole other segment on face-offs. We'll give that to you. If you guys want it, let us know. We'll give it to you. So I think, they're going to approach it as they should. Like, let's make sure that we set him up for success and we can really develop a player.
And that was kind of that was kind of my whole thing with him when people would ask me, like, do you want him to sign? Do you want him to sign? I'm like, I don't think there's a need for him immediately on this Wild team. So to me, there's no rush. If he signs, great. Have more time to work on his development, get to know some of the guys on the Iowa Wild who he might be playing up with at the Minnesota Wild. But to me, there wasn't a rush. So I was like, you know what? If he signs, awesome. If he doesn't, that's another year to play some college hockey. So excited to see him sign, though, in the sense that that's one step closer to him wearing a Minnesota Wild jersey.
He gets to take that next level in his career. And no doubt he will have an impact, and you could still see him, cap space and cap restrictions don't apply to the playoffs. So that could certainly be a time that we see him more, or if there's an injury and it opens up a spot, because I do think they are keeping a close eye on how quickly they can get him into the lineup. So congrats to him. Shout out to Mr. Boldy. We're excited to have you here in the state of hockey and a part of the organization officially. So that could certainly be a time that we see him more, or if there's